Right, well, if everything's well, you can probably hear my voice. Let me just fade the music out in the background and switch over. Get rid of the timer, get rid of the thumbnail, turn on the game capture. Alright, so. Thank you, Christian. Time for a glass of red. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. I hope you're all well. Thanks for joining. Who have we got then? We got 20th Coffee Mark, we got Jorik, we have Christian. Who else have we got? Peter Y. Hello, hello. And Pyroclastic. Thanks for joining. Yeah, sorry about that. I had a technical hiccup. Due to my desk collapsing the other week, followers of Discord will know that I was having a few problems with my desk. I had to basically unplug all my computer equipment and move the stuff off the desk, and therefore I guess unplugging it and probably changing the port it's plugged into has made a difference. I mean, I can't imagine why, but maybe things do work like that. So all the settings got messed up, and I think that's why my latest episode of Faction Side, the audio was messed up as well. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, I think we got it sorted out now. Hey, Pendragon, nice to see you. You have made it today. Yeah, it's probably really early where you are, and welcome to Hired Goon. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you making a Twitch a Twitch credentials just to join. So thank you for joining. Hello to Hen P as well. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So thank you also for voting on the Discord poll that I put up. And if you're not on my Discord, then please do join. There should be links in chat. If not, let me know and I'll go and grab a link now. Because that's when I let you know if a stream is or isn't on later that day. And also a poll generally of what it is that you might like to see. So the poll today was a dead heat, pretty much. So I am going to have the casting vote, and I'm all those of you who wants to see the Sanguiphage, I will do that next. But today we're going to do a scenario that Hired Goon kindly put together, because the 5-person start, he asked me on Discord, or she, I'm not sure if Hired Goon is a lady or a man, so I'm going to go with man probably. And he asked me to do his scenario. Which is quite interesting. So let me just get into that. If we do New Colony, we can see what the scenario is. It looks quite interesting. So we'll have a bash at this day. Now the usual rules apply on the stream, just to make things a little bit more interesting. I'll choose the biome. It's probably going to be something a little bit easier because I'm going to make it harder on myself. I'm going to play on losing is fun, and I'm also going to play on accept every quest as well, because I think that always makes things a bit more spicy. I don't get to cherry pick the quests, and it can lead to some hilarious situations. You're a he. Okay, perfect. I figured you probably were from the chats we've been having on Discord, but you never know. All right, cool. So combat supplies escape. I'm probably not going to read all of this. I'll let you read all of it. And if you're interested in this scenario, it is on the Steam Workshop. I'll leave Hired Goon to post a link to it. You are more than welcome to post a link to it, so please do that. And it looks like it's quite interesting. So we've got 5 people. Hey Matt, nice to see you. Matt Lewin, 72. Starting with 5 people, which is what we wanted. People between 18 and 26, 50% chance of crit sleeps, that's all kind of standard. So we're starting with a lot of package survivals, which is nice. Takes the pressure off the early game and helps us kind of speed things up and move the early game into mid-game, basically. Got some good gear, got some, I believe they're masterwork bolt-action rifles and bits and pieces, so we've got some good kit. So I think basically we're off to an accelerated start, which is, I think, is what we probably want on the stream, which is quite nice. So let's crack on without further ado. I'm going to play Randy or Cassandra. Just do Cassandra for a change. We always play Randy. Losing is fun. Reload any time. Let's do randomized seed. Population, quite crank that up. That's always quite good fun. There you go. So Hired Goon's put that in chat. Thanks, Hired Goon. Much appreciated. We'll leave all that as default. I'm good with all of this. I'll tell you what I've done though. I wanted to enable all of the... Darn it. And I've got it in the... Yeah, okay, let me just do that. Biology, Biotech, and Royalty. Because I've got it in faction side mode. Which explains why it's doing that. Okay, so I'm going to have to restart. Sorry about that. I thought I'd done this already. So let me just restart the game. And we'll get going with all the DLCs. I'm going to put the ideology in fluid. Yeah, there we go. So George just put that. Yeah. Basic IDEO for these streams. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just going to put it in fluid for now. But yeah, it will be quick if I just do one click and skip through it, right? So yeah. No, the research defect from Tribal doesn't apply here because it's not the... I don't think Hydegoon has amended the Tribal start. He's amended the crash landed start, which is the kind of normal technology level. So it shouldn't be too bad. It doesn't restart very quickly. Don't know why. That's just... Anyway. So I hope you've had a good weekend. I actually made a marble cake today. Very nice. Turned out quite well. It's just this side of being too dry. But I'll take that. I've never made one before. Marble cake. Quite tasty. And the family seemed to enjoy it. And then yesterday I made a salsa. I hadn't made a salsa before. And I was asking on Discord for the some recipes from other people who've done salsa. I think Ethermech responded with some quite good ideas, as well as a couple of other people. Turns out, I think my ingredients need to be a little bit better quality, rather than me missing out any ingredients. I think that's what the problem was. Just popped down to the local Tesco, which is a supermarket in Britain, and got some salad tomatoes, which really, I guess, probably wasn't the right move. Oh, I don't want to load anything, do I? I want to go to new. I'm going to go to Combat Supplies Escape. We're going to go with Cassandra. Losing is fun. Reload any time. Random. Oh, pollution 5%. I like that. Let's crank that up. That's all good. Got a bunch of the new biotech stuff, which I haven't really played with. Hey Andrew, nice to see you. Your cake's ended with consistency of marble. When I told my daughters I was making marble cake, they looked at me with big eyes and said, "It's got marbles in it." Yes, absolutely. You got to pick them out because they add lovely taste to it. Yeah. Lemon drizzle cake. Oh, I love lemon. I think lemon drizzle cake was the first cake that I ever made, and it's quite straightforward, and it's a nice cake as well. So yeah. Add nudist tribe. It's a bit late for that now. I think we've got plenty to be going on with. Alright, so we've got plenty of stuff going on here. I'm going to start Temperforce just because I'll have a lot on my plate as it is, and let's not make things too difficult. So, the innocence of children, I know, bless them, they're so funny. They're so funny. I think I'm not sure if they was quite tongue-in-cheek. I mean, my oldest has got quite an advanced sense of humour now, so I don't know. Alright, let's have a look then. Oh, that's the pollution area, isn't it? Cool. I like that. Very nice. Pollution extreme, 98%. So what happens if you set up a base in the middle of this? Is it really, really bad? Is it like toxic fallout? I've never tried that. I must try that. Just not on this stream. So, who are the friends? Is it... let's have a quick look. So, friendly is the purple and the yellows, like normal. And the Empire, of course. So purples and yellows, probably good to stay close to those guys. So I think maybe down here, nearer something like this. Large hills, granite marble slate. That looks fine. Yeah, it's quite close to two people there. Let's go to advance. Make this that slightly bigger. We'll go next. Ideological fluid. That's fine. I quite like Buddhist. That's pretty cool. I'll go Supremacist. I like Supremacist, that's quite good. Impact low, happy with all that. And let's have a quick look. Slavery, yeah, okay, fine. What else are we going to do here? I'm going to turn off Corpses Ugly. I always found that was a bit silly, generally speaking. But everything else I'll probably keep as kind of standard. Research normal, instantly despised, execution don't care, shooting specialist, blah blah blah. And we'll keep these as the default. I'm quite happy with that. We venerate the goose. Brilliant. Yeah. You need slaves if it's honourable. So I'm just catching up with chat. So glad you don't have that problem. So my toys are a lot cooler than kids' toys. Yeah, I bet. I used to have cool toys. I used to have a really cool little sports car as well. And then I had to give it up. Oh well, there we go. Right, so I'm going to go with the old randomised 5 times thing. What I will do is I'll get one of each of these, I think. Well, one of some of them anyway. There's obviously quite a lot of choice, isn't there? So we'll go. Does it randomise? It doesn't change. So it doesn't randomise that as well. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to randomise 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one, we're going to do, let's do Hussar. Yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grief. Bennett, Space Technician. We'll go with a pigskin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go with Waster. So that looks interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Skissel, a game tester. Last one will be, I think the genies are the weak ones, aren't they? The engineers. Neanderthal. Yeah, let's go Neanderthal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is our team. No one. There's so much going on now with these screens. So let me just catch up here. So good at artistic, trigger happy, can't do mining, shooting a melee of 3. Kind of. So she's kind of meh. I have a lot of colonists with empty skills. Yeah, I do, but this is supposed to be easy. Good shooting Emily. Bloodlust, chemically, psychically deaf. I'm assuming that the blue one means that's part of their xenotype, right? Yeah, added by gene, psychically deaf. Okay. Dependent on go juice. Yep, we know that. Cochlear impartable gunshot. Yep, comes with some go juice. Huh. Okay, so that's not brilliant, if I'm being honest. Blitz civil engineer. So he is that's the pigskin, right? Good at construction. Good at plants. Okay, so he's going to be busy. Fast learner, trigger happy. Okay, that's cool. We've got, this is the waster, we can see here. Wimp, teetotaler, ugly. Good grief. Animals 5, crafting 4. Okay, we've got someone half okay at crafting and social's good. And Phil the policeman. Melee of 8. Pyromaniac, wimp, slow learner. Oh, good grief. Wow, okay. So Phil the policeman. Great. Not the best character. Alright, anyway, that's what we've got. So I'm kind of good with that. Go juice and psychite dependent are rough in the early game, but you have lots of tail caps. So yeah, okay, cool. And we've got 2 towns nearby, so let's go. All right, let's do this. I've not really had much of a chance to play Rimworld. I've been playing. Well, I've had a few minutes to play. I've had Eve, playing Eve Online, getting back into that, which is interesting. And I've also been playing some Call of Duty Warzone, which is the free version of the new one that's out. Finding that my reactions still haven't improved particularly. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, let's just pause it and have a quick look around. Ancient Danger. I'll turn the music up a little bit, I can't really hear it. Audio, music. I think I turned it down for the video. There we go. Ah, this is the Mechanitor thing, right? I have to destroy it and then I get something and I have to do something with it. Because I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's 1 Ancient Danger, but that's fine. Beat the wimps down every few days to cheese the adaptation factor. I've no idea what that means. Why can't I hear 2 sets of music? Hang on a minute. I can hear 2 sets of music. What's going on? Oh, is my... Wait a minute. There we go. I've got my Spotify still running. Sorry about that. Right, let's turn it back up. Okay. Yep, so I don't understand what cheese the adaptation factor means. Wimps adapting. So these are the tail caps, right? These are all legendary. Okay. All of human leather. Right, okay. God, grief. Alright, cool. So they're going to decay outside. We're going to set up probably here in the middle. Where's the rich soil? Good batch of rich soil there. So I think setting up here is probably going to be quite nice. Ancient fence. Do these provide any cover? Can't even remember. 55%. So, yeah, I'm assuming that you can only fire around these, not over them, as is the way with Rimworld. Okay. Every time the colonist is down, the adaptation factor kicks in. The raids are not as strong. Oh. Depends on whether they died and how long it's been since they were downed. It's to let the game adapt to your health. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. No, I'm not going to cheese it. There's no fun in that. All right, let's go here then, shall we? Right, first things first then. What have we got? All right, let's find out who's got what. So, who's the best shot of everybody? Skills, construction, skills, shooting, and melee. So Nikolai is going to be the sniper, and then I guess Phil will be the melee fighter. So Nikolai, where's Nikolai? Nikolai is going to be sniper, and Phil. Phil is going to be the uranium mace. Then everybody else is going to equip the bolt action rifles. Alright, cool. Now let's get a stockpile set up. You think after all this time I'd use the hotkeys, wouldn't you? Let's just stick a stockpile in here. Let's claim all this. Now, okay, let's set to cutting down some trees. I know there is steel around the map apparently. I've got wood around as well. Okay, let's... How much wood have we got and where is it? Okay. I know we start with steel, but I don't know where that is. I'll let them pick that stuff up as and when. Now, meanwhile, the first thing to do is get something set up which is just kind of adequate. Like that. We can get rid of this stuff. Does that have to be attacked, presumably? Oh, that can be deconstructed. Oh. Okay, I thought you normally have to attack these things. That's cool. We're going to take down this wall and turn it into an actual wall. A wall rather than an ancient fence. Let's get rid of this. We'll put wooden blocks in here for now. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. Okay, so they're bringing all this stuff in. These telcaps need to go inside because they're deteriorating. So let's get that set up as soon as we can. Yeah, let's do... Turn it into a little storeroom. Actually, let me do this. Yeah. What time's the day? Is it 8 in the morning? Okay, so plenty of time. Let's get some beds set up. Form a trade caravan. Well, straight away. To get rid of these then, presumably. How far? Let's have a look how far it is. 3.8. Okay. Alright, I can do that. Blitz is a good pawn, not so sure of the rest. Yeah, he is pretty good, isn't he? Okay. Just very quickly, have we got any horses on the map? Got alpacas, hares. Okay. I'd like to try and get in some alpacas, try and tame them, because we'll be able to carry a lot more stuff. Let me just try and get a couple, male and female. If we get a fence up as well. No, you start with 5 people. Right. What's the temperature? 14 degrees centigrade. Let's get a torch lamp in it to start off with. We'll worry about electricity in a minute. Yeah, I need to move these. Let's reinstall. Okay, let's reinstall that to there. Yeah, no, you're right. Pendragon, thank you. I was thinking, oh, I got 3 people, but I haven't. Come on, rearrange these beds. Thank you. Let's move over. Going to move this down as well. No, that's not right. That's the wrong way around. Oh, I'm rusty. Come on, get with it. Like that. That's what we want. And then another one. Wooden end table. Goes in the middle. Alright. I can expand that out as and when. Make the barracks bigger. Right, so they got this in now. Let's... I think like Hyde said, trade caravan's probably a good idea. Let's get this stuff going. Now, how much can we fit on a one person? Let's have a look. Let's say Nikolai. How much can he carry on his own? 0.1 kilos. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a lot then. 23. We have more than that. This haven't... Oh no, here is 23. Sorry, I thought we had more. 24. Okay, and let's just force that, then we'll just load the lot. Come on. Right, before they do that, let's get the zoning set up as well. So we're going to put everything else in here. Now, let's clear that. We want raw resources, and we want chunks, and we want corpses just outside. And then everything else, chunks and corpses can go outside. Okay, cool. Oh, is Nikolai wearing... Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he? That's alright, if it makes him happy. Does that make him happy? Human leather tail cap. It does. It makes him a little bit happy. I'm good with that. It's fine. All good. Right, so Nikolai... It looks actually pretty cool, I have to say, with that on. That's dead good. Right, so Nikolai's going to take all that. He's going to go... Let's do a caravan. Form caravan. Let's go there. Except it's going to be Nikolai, and he's going to take all the tail caps. Doink. All 24. He's got loads of space. Travel supplies, just him, 2 meals a day. He'll be there and back in 2 days. I'm tempted... Sorry, there and back in 1 day. 2 days worth of food. Okay. Tail cap. What tail? Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Right, how are we doing with wood? We run out of wood again. Jeez. Wood's hungry. Hungry wood. Let's get flooring down here before we forget. Right, okay. Right, chop wood. Let's do it. Come on, guys. I haven't set up the work schedule. Gosh. Childcare. Wow. Something I never thought I'd see. Wardening. Handling. Yeah, let's get some handling done. Right, Nikolai's gone. Brilliant. Hunting. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, he's not very good at it. Alright, a couple of hunters. Rogers and Phil. Phil won't be hunting. 1.5. No, that's no good. Alright, so looks like you've got one person doing all this stuff because Blitz is a bit good at it. Well, everyone else is going to have to join in with that. In terms of the growing, everyone's going to have to join in. Want stuff in the ground quickly. Mining is fine. Plant cutting, everyone can join in with that as well. Smithing, tailoring. Okay, he's got a burning passion. Get him to do that. Crafting, that's fine. Arts, yes. Hauling, cleaning, researching. Yeah, Blitz. We'll get Blitz to do researching as quickly as possible. Alright. So it's the almost... Well, it's the afternoon. Okay. You're chopping trees down, people? The tail gets bigger when you stroke it. Who misses? Alright. I want to get a little fence up. Let's get us a couple of alpacas. Most important, most important. Now, what does that come on? Is it misc? Furniture, structure. Structure. There you go. No wood, so I can't choose wooden fence, which is a bit irritating. Oh, components. Yes, please. Come on. I know you're all terrible at plants and stuff, but just... Oh, good grief, that's terrible. Learning speed 35%. Wow. No passion. Alright. Deteriorating? No, they're okay. Alright for now. Caravans arrived. Wow. Doesn't muck about. Cool. Trade. Yes, please. Where are we? 224 bucks. Yes, please. Now, have they got any go juice? Go juice, go juice, go juice, go juice, go juice. Go juice. Lovely. 17. Wow. That's cool. I'll take it. So, hang on, was that... Good grief. That's a huge amount of money. Wow. That's incredible. Okay. 9 PM. He's not going to make it back in time, is he? Oh, I'm on a sword. Oh, this town's good. Oh, we are definitely coming back here. They got some nice stuff. Yeah, thanks. I'll have to deal with the things picking out my meals. Components, meds, yeah, thanks. I'll bring those in. I need to fine tune that. The psychite dependencies for the hussars, if I remember correctly, they are super soldiers, but they are dependent on psychite. I think, anyway. But I will double check. Okay, let's have a quick look. What else have they got? Gene pack, standard body, a small capsule. Do you know? I'll have to come to this. I know this is all the new stuff, isn't it? Archite capsule. Deliver capable of physical and psychic feats which seem impossible to human scientists. It's useless by itself, but it can be spent in the gene assembler to create a new archetype-powered xenogerm. Wow. There's so much I don't know. Tox bomb launcher. That sounds interesting. Wooden wall. Oh, they got some really good kit here. My word. Oh, look, little kids' trousers, pants. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. A small terror sculpture. Yeah, cool. All right. I'm good with it. Actually, I might bring back a telescope. That's quite an easy, easy alternative recreational thing. And I will definitely come back for the other stuff, but I want to make him come back sooner than later. Shield belt. Oh, shield belts are so good. I'll definitely bring back the shield belt. Right. Oh. The trader has insufficient... Oh, I see. We've... Oh, gosh. They haven't got... Okay. I'll have to buy more stuff. Pricey telescope. Yay, no kidding. I don't have the ability to carry too much more. What can I buy that's light? Have they got any panoxy? Panoxy always goes down well. I'm not sure that they have. No panoxy. Okay, what's light? It's not showing the weight here, is it? That's frustrating. Okay, what can we buy that's light? Well, we could just take some of this stuff back with us, I guess. And then sell it next time. Drugs are light, but they don't have a lot of drugs. Alright, we're going to have to come back, aren't we? What else could I buy that's light? Side train, I suppose. Skip shield. No, because we haven't got any... what do they call them? The devices that the non-tribals need to start off with skills. I can't remember what it's called. Good grief. It's been a long time. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring some of this stuff back. 1637, there you go. Alright. Alright, come back, dude. Hang on. There. Yes, there you go. Yeah, what I'll do is I will come back when I've got a couple of alpacas, because I'm a bit restricted and I don't want to make him too valuable, because if he gets ambushed, that's a little bit concerning. I'd rather not lose Nikolai, frankly. So I'll come back with a couple of alpacas. Let me just build the fences, because it's such a quick trip, it's really not that much of an inconvenience. Right, structure, steel fence, wooden fence. Now, where can we put the alpacas? We can just kind of fence them in here, can't we? Oh. Something like this, and then put the gate there. Wooden gate, wooden fence gate. And we can put the pen marker just in there. Alright, cool. So, did I line those two up to be tamed? I thought I did. The other ones are further away, I guess. Okay, cool. If he gets ambushed, he'll probably kill the raider. I hope so. I mean, he has got bolt action rifle, so yeah, we'll see. You need berries to tame. Yes, I need the right food, don't I? Speaking of which, let me just set up a growing area here. Let's make sure I get some food in the ground sooner rather than later. Let's get some rice down quickly. Just need some quick early start, and I need to move all the other stuff inside. So let's get rid of that. Let's set this up. So now meals. Let me make. Let's make that preferred. So the meals are going to come inside, as are the components. Yep, they come inside as well. So it's just a matter of them getting round to it. I might actually make hauling a one priority just for now, so they start shifting the valuable stuff inside. There we go, beautiful. Shouldn't be any meals out here. Let's double check that. Yep, cool. A quick bout of hauling. Hauling is so boring, but it's quite essential. Yes, table, thank you. Table for eating it. That's a very good point. Furniture. Stick the table outside for now. Four will do. Then never going to all eat at the same time. I need some berries, so let's get a batch of. It's a nice patch of berries we can grab. Do you know what? Let's do the old-fashioned way. Harvest. Boom. What are they going to grab? Oh, the steel's down here. Right, okay. Well, a bit of hoarding never hurt anybody. Oh, that's a nice patch. Growing zone. Oink. Beautiful. That's actually quite away from the base. They're so spoilt having floors. Well, partially finished floors anyway. Alright, there's all the meals inside. Okay, there's steel I could care less about at this time, so let's just dial that back a little bit. Let's get on with the other stuff. Right, so, handling. Let's go handling 1. We need these alpacas in ASAP. Just 2 for now. Anyone else can chop trees? Okay, good. Into the second evening. Caravan's back. Yay! Hey guys. I brought back some tail caps. They couldn't afford us. They got some amazing kit. There we go. Beautiful. Now, somebody can tell me, how often do hussars need to take go juice? Is it going to tell me? Hang on. It is go juice, isn't it, that he needs? Have I got that wrong? Yeah, no, that's right. Go juice addiction. Go juice dependency. Genetically induced. 5 days without go juice. Okay. So let's set up a schedule. It's here. Drugs policy. And it's Nikolai, isn't it? Social drugs, chemical. Yeah, okay, let me just set this up properly. That's new policy. Let's make it hussars. There's not much grass in the pen. Yeah, yeah. I am aware, and I will fix that. I want to try and get the base bit a little bit more. I think it will last them long enough. Go juice. Keep inventory 1. 1. Not social. We want it on a schedule. Every 5 days. Only if moved. Any. Yep, that's fine. And the other stuff, not for now. No. The other stuff's fine. No wake up. No Lucy. Okay, so that's a hussar. And we're going to put Nikolai. Okay. Done. Pens ideology. Absolutely. I much prefer the old system where you could just zone the animals. That's definitely not OP or anything. Happy times. Is this indoors now? Yes. Indoors is 20 degrees centigrade. Everyone's happy, but we're a bed short. Let's set up the telescope. And where's the 5th member of the gang? Where's Tail not? What's up with Tail? Oh, Tail's got rebuffed. There's no slaves in the colony. Barracks is awful, and she's in pain. Right. Okay. Nikolai, meanwhile, is sleeping because he snores. He's obviously sleeping over there. Okay, let's get you a sleeping spot in here. I guess it doesn't really make any difference, if I'm being honest. Let's just make another bed. Build a copy. Let's stick that there for now. Right, we need to expand this considerably. So, what have we got nearby? Slate walls. That'll do. Let's deconstruct all that. Deconstruct all that. That's metal. And that is marble or limestone? Marble. Cool. Alright. So we have started to prepare the area for rice. Just catching up with chat. The zones around the berry bushes, they won't cut the bushes. I can never remember, so just leaving them. They will. Yeah, they'll. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hard goons answered that. Yeah, they won't. Won't they clear the area? I think. I don't think they will, because I think isn't clearing the area part of sowing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Jorik's answered that. So because sowing has been turned off, it means they won't clear it. Ah, excellent. So just for those in the know, do I need to bash this sooner than later, or is it Doesn't really matter. There we go, beautiful. Slate blocks, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's get some slate walls built. 46. We can get rid of this wall, make this their kind of rec room, barracks, everything. Okay, so rice is going down. This is almost complete. Still short of wood. Visitor. Okay. Buffering in patches. I've rebooted everything a couple of hours ago, so I'm hoping it's really not my end. They've actually upgraded me to 135 megabits pipe. So there's no reason it should be my end. There's nothing downloading or anywhere else in the house. But who knows? Who knows with these things? I can only apologise. What's Paul got? Paul's got quite a lot of kit, in fact. What if Paul wants to buy some hats? Reinforced barrels, tech prints. Just be sure to install the mech link outside or your mechs will destroy your roof. Ah, right, okay. I think it creates a collapsed rock if under... Oh, grief. Okay. Well... Yeah, I don't know why it would be buffering. There's just no reason for it. But anyway. Can't do much about that. Granite blocks I'll do. Got a little bit more slate. Finish rest off in granite. Thinking maybe a door this end. Granite. Doink. Good. These trees aren't getting cut down quick enough. Come on. Plant cut. Growing first. Hunting, constructing. Not much else. I guess they'll get to it. This is taking up a few people to put this in the ground. We do need some of these berries harvested though. So we can start taming alpacas, so we can go back and buy loads of things. Nikolai is cleaning. Why is Nikolai not chopping? Because I haven't asked him to. Alright, Nikolai. Well, get on with it, dude. Not having you not be able to chop down trees. Where are you off to? Deconstructing. Perfect. Alright. Do you have low latency mode turned off? Good question. Good question. Is that an OBS, presumably? We've got 1,348 metal, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to cancel this, taking forever to build, and we're going to build that with steel. Just for now, just so it's done. Clearly the bottleneck does appear to be, as always, chopping the wood down. So as soon as these two are finished putting the rice in the ground, then they'll start chopping things down. Mad hair. Okay. Well, first test of our people. Here it comes. Alright. Now, I'd like to see Nikolai, one shot, one kill. Come on, Nikolai, you can do it. You can do it. And he did. Nikolai, you absolute animal. Nikolai's sniper rifle bullet crushed the hare's brain, skull, head and neck. Nikolai's like this. Yeah. That's just how I roll. No, it's a Twitch setting for viewers. Ah, okay. Can I do that midstream? I don't even know where I'd do that. On the Twitch dashboard, I guess. Horseshoe pin. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well reminded. Do a steel one. Okay, there you go. Table and chairs. Boom, just like that. Right, finished. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Let's go. Not great in here, but it'll do. I can hear things being chopped down. I can see berries being harvested. Hopefully the alpacas are going to get tamed. That was left-handed. Suddenly nobody wants to argue with Nikolai anymore. Okay, he's got beds in there. Right. Let me get a door on this. Let's have a look. Wooden door. Let's go with steel door. Plenty of resources on the map. Ah, thank you, Ethermech. I misunderstood what you meant. So anybody who's getting buffering, depending on the device you're on, I guess, just look at Ethermech's latest comment. You can change the low latency mode. That might help. So thank you, Ethermech. Macbeth. Great name. Oh, does Rogers need one as well? Oh, he does. Okay, who else has got a Psychite dependency? Go Juice. Oh. So... Right, I haven't. Thank you for the reminder. I didn't realise. I thought it was just the one of them, but yeah, so... Go Juice. So it's just Rogers on Psychite, right? Okay. Let me do that now. Let's do it while they sleep. Let me just slow this down. Rogers. Edit. So, let's do a new policy. And we'll do... what's his... he's a waster, right? Waster. Psychite. That's a yayo we've got. Keep one in inventory. Take it on a schedule. Is it every 5 days? Let me set it 5 days for now and I'll just double check that. Smoke joint ambrage is fine. Not flake. Not go juice. Not wake up. And not luciferium. Rogers to be waster. Wasters need that. That's what I just did. Yeah, Psychite dependency. The grey dudes. 5 days. So it is 5 days. Okay, so both 5 days. High on yayo. There we go. So is he happy now? Chuffed to bits. No slaves. 8 without table. Dull barracks. Rebuffed by tail. Okay, there's a little bit of lust going on here, but it seems to be one-sided. So somebody was rebuffed by Phil. Tail was rebuffed by Phil, and Levi was rebuffed by Tail. Good grief, people. Alright. Okay, so that's all done. So what we can do is we can take this wall down and make that one nice big structure. We're looking at deconstruct. Just get rid of all that. Okay, so that being done, we need to start thinking about how much food have we got here. 53. That's 5 days worth, so that's not brilliant. So I'm going to start thinking about, we're going to put a kitchen, and well, we're going to put storeroom, fridge, etc. I quite like the idea of doing a square and having a little courtyard in the middle. So yeah, let's do that. Let's expand that zone this way and reduce it from here. Like so. Then I'll move that over. Then I'm going to think we're going to have a little... Yeah, I think a little courtyard is appealing. And what have we got here? Granite blocks. Not do. So we're going to have... Now, let me think about this. I want... Let's plan this out very quickly. So we've got walls. Walls are going to be black. And we will have... This is going to be a wall come down here. You have to move all this recreation stuff. So this is going to be like a storeroom, normal storeroom, not for food. We're going to have the kitchen and the butchery leading directly into the storeroom. So ideally we want, say, the cooker to be here, the butchery. Oh, that's not going to work. Roman village, yeah, exactly. So in the middle. I've never done one of those before. I do quite like the idea of that. There's too much junk in the way. I might put it down here instead. Yeah, let's do that. Right. So we're going to have, say, that's going to be that. We're going to have a wall, kind of like this. Storeroom can be here. So we'll have that there. We'll have the butchery the other side. So that's going to be wall, corridor, wall, butchery. Like that. So that's going to be door, wall. And the same for here. Corridor outside. Door's going to be orange. Gives them quite a lot of space. That's fine. And then a corridor running down the outside. 1, 2, 3. Up like that. So then they can come across the courtyard to grab their food. Storeroom can be here. Let's make it a bit bigger. I'm going to move this completely. This is why I don't plan ahead. Well, I haven't got the imagination for it. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to work. They can come across the courtyard, or whatever they want to do, come across, get their food from the storeroom, and then take it back out here to eat. The cooking, they won't ever have to come to the kitchen or the butchery. Yeah, that works. Alright, so this is going to be the storeroom here. Now, let me move. This has got to be moved. Expand that zone, put it down here. Shrink zone. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, that'll do. So it's for the broadcaster change. Right, okay. You lot got tail caps like on the mind, seriously. I can see why. Okay, that looks good. So, what we do lack, however, is electricity. So let's get that set up as well, just in preparation for getting all this done. Now, you've got so many people with bad growing skills. Chopping down trees takes forever. Is that marble? Marble. 42 marble blocks. Okay, that's a good start. If you read deeper, it became live on all channels and it became a user setting to turn off. Oh, right, okay. Well, I don't know what is causing the buffering. I mean... yeah, no idea. Right, let's get rid of this. Get the hold out. One thing I don't have is a dumping stockpile, of course. Let me just set that up. That could be quite useful. So at least they got somewhere to dump this stuff and that stuff. Right, barracks awful, but it's all still indoors, right? That's cool. So we can get this at least cleaned and cut for now. Okay, let's speed things up. Granite blocks is what we'll use to start it off. Structure. Granite wall. Let's set this up first. I'm not one for big names. 670 tamed alpaca. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Good job, Rogers. Oh, he came all the way. That's interesting. Why'd you go around that way? I suppose quicker. Okay, anyway, alpaca 1. Beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. We got one. Okay, what else have we got now? Wild woman wanders in. Snout. That's a curiously appropriate name. What do we got? Slow down pessimist, however, melee 6, construction 6, mining 12, animals 10. That's actually pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. I like that. Let's get her. Let's get her tamed. She may attack upon a failed taming chance. Well, she's not armed with anything, is she? So, yeah, that's cool. I think she could become a worthwhile addition to the team. All right. Now, I'm thinking we need to get stone cutting, but we do need to get power. Let's not wander off track here. We're going to put power. Probably up here, I think, is probably a good shout. We got components, we got metal. We do not have batteries. That's the other problem. So, all solar panels, for that matter. Okay. I don't want to do wood-fired generator because that's a massive problem to keep powered. I don't want to put it anywhere where it's going to stop my base expanding. I think down here is probably a good idea. Let's do it here for now. Now, one thing I do want to get set up is research. Simple research bench. Stick that in there. Beautiful. You just ate that rabbit. Good stuff. Well, that was quick. Damn. These guys can be efficient when they want to be. Ah, Mr. P. Wise, good evening. Thanks for joining. No raids yet, no. I feel we're quite well equipped to deal with raids, although I guess due to the scaling, I don't know what we get. Right, I need to move that telescope. Let's move the telescope out into the yard. I'll do. Now we need to move the hoopstone ring as well. Stick it over here. Okay, that's turning. Fantastic. Power. Let's get that queued up. Okay, so we need batteries. Batteries. Go. We need a comfy chair, more importantly. We have a little bit of wood, so let's get a nice comfortable wooden stool. Maybe a dining chair. I'm going to spend a lot of time sat here, so let's make it at least partially comfortable. Alright. No, I'm not seeing any biotech either, Mr. Wise. Not really. But I think Jorik's right. It does seem to be a bit overwhelming. I'll be kind of putting it off as well. It doesn't really help. 2 alpacas, perfect. Okay, I think I'm going to make a trip back to the people, to the town. We've got 2 alpacas who want to be taken for a roam. What time's it? 8 in the morning. Yeah, let's go. We'll take some stuff. Got these revolvers which I'm not entirely using, but we'll take these 200 whatever it was bucks a pop. That's quite nice. So we'll get Nikolai to Nikolai. It was Nikolai. We'll get Nikolai to go again. Go to the same place, I think. That was quite a quick trip. Yeah, let's send Nikolai. Couple of alpacas. Who's he bonded with? Rogers. Okay. Right, so we're going to take. We're going to send the human leather. These. You've got 6. They're 200, but 1200. Okay, that's fine. Don't want to send any silver necessarily. Let's send some silver. Get some stuff. Package of survival meals, berries, and medicine. 2. That's 1 day's worth. Don't send any berries. Don't do the medicine here. That's fine. All right. I should put the horseshoe pin in the very impressive rec room. It's not real horseshoes. Yeah, quite. I am a combat supplier. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, before I do that, actually, I need to put a caravan doodab spot, don't I? Caravan hitching spot. Near the storeroom. Let's put it there. Storeroom's a bit warm. 22 degrees. I'm not too bothered about that for now. The berries, they'll spoil whether it's 40 or 22 or, 15. if it's not refrigerated or not frozen, then I don't think it goes off any faster if it's warmer. But you're right to point that out. What I will do is put that out. That doesn't need to be on anymore. They don't need to be kept fueled. As soon as I get batteries, I can get rid of this as well, and we can build lamps. Yeah, Jorik, you're absolutely right. I think you just need to embrace it, because it does get introduced quite slowly. It's like with when the royalty DLC was introduced. It did get introduced like bit by bit. It's only because there's a lot of it. That a lot of that came in biotech. It seems overwhelming, but I think once you dive into it, you'll probably get the hang of it quite quickly. I probably will. Okay, so Blitz is on this. So we've got this down. Let's get some flooring down. What is this room like? It's dull. Alright, I'm good with dull, but is that... It is concrete already. Ah, that's ugly, isn't it? It gives me a -1. Yeah. That's no good. Let's... I'll get metal back for that if I pull it up, which I'll do automatically if I put down wooden flooring. So let's just do that. What we'll do is put some nice paved tiles across the courtyard. Okay, where do we get to here? So we've got some marble left here, marble blocks. Okay, that's good. Now I'm tempted to put the marble blocks in the kitchen and the butchery because they're quite small enclosures, so they could do with as much happy marble blocks as they can get. Give them a mood boost. So how much have we got? We've got 48, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Marble plant pot. That's a good idea. How much does that take? Well, actually, we have somebody who's good at art. I might make start turning out some statues. That's got enough stone. Oh, we've got to raid the garbage company. Fantastic. Ah. It's a waster. Turn this music down a bit. I feel it's getting a little bit loud. A smidge. Right, so what we got then? We have super immune, volatile and ugly, shooting 12, so she's come with a knife. Because why not? Lootism? Oh, fantastic. I like that. That's great. Supremacist Raider. Okay. Alright. She attacking straight away? No, she's preparing for a while. Alright. Well, oh, she's picked a moment well. Nikolai, our super sniper, is out of town. He is almost arriving to trade. So, oh well. Nikolai has arrived. Nikolai's going to be gutted that he's missed all the fun. Alright, so, what are we? No, not Go Juice. Human leather tail caps, yes. Perfect. Alright, what are we bringing back with us? What are we bringing back with us? Let's have a look. I need to buy. I need to build some shelves. That reminds me. What are we bringing back? So, what are we getting? What are we getting? Some juicy weapons, I think. Oh, monosword. That's nice. So nice. Doomsday rocket launcher. Some grenades. Nuclear stomach. That could be quite interesting. Oh, I haven't got the money for that. Oh no, I have. Nuclear stomach. Food is required to replace the body. Rather than going to get food poisoning. Increases the risk of cancer. Okay. Not great. Reinforced barrel, gene packs. I don't know what these do, so I'm not going to get them. Psychic animal pulsar. Make an art bench before the stonecutter bench. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Gosh. Yes, a prison I think is an important one. I can reuse a room potentially if I have a spare one, like the storeroom, as an emergency prison if I need to. I thought about the Doomsday, but is it? I'm not going to get big enough raids for this to be a thing. I quite like the idea of a tox bomb. I'm going to get a tox bomb launcher only because I don't know what they do, and I quite like the idea of it. I'm going to get a tox bomb just because I can, and I want a toy to play with. Jump packs or shock lance? Yeah. Well, have they got jump packs here, have they? Did I not see that? Where's the search bar? Oh, tech print jump packs. Now, do you need 2 Is it 2 prereqs for the jump packs, or is it just the 1? The honoured weapons are... oh gosh, I can't remember. It was... Was it the... It was a Zeus hammer. Was it a Zeus hammer, I think? Can't remember. I think it's a Zeus hammer. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll come back for the jump packs. I think you need two prereqs, not just one. But I'll come back for that. Shock Lance, I think, looks good. But again, I think we're a bit early. I don't think the raids are going to be very big. But the Tox Bomb we're definitely going to take. I don't think I can afford the Shock or Insanity Lances. 878. No, I can't. No, okay. Well, let's go with that for now. Where did their money go? Really? Wow. Okay. Well, I'll have to buy some more stuff then. Wow. Okay. So much we've got to spend. Huh. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it, for that helmet? Yeah, recon helmet, 838. There you go, perfect. Yeah, good shout. Well done. Recon helmet will come in useful. Cool. Right, back you come. Sadly, a bit too late for this fight that's going to happen, but never mind. Right, how are we doing? Okay, so research is cooking along nicely. Blitz. Now, is Blitz the... Who's the... We've got the wimps. Who are the wimps? So it's Phil the melee fighter, great, and Levi. Right, okay. I'm sure it's long enough, the Nicola will be back, so that's nice. No, she's coming. 8 PM, when everyone's tired. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's do this. Where's she coming from? She's coming from... She's going to come down here, and then she's going to come probably this way. Come on, then. Come on. You're going to go that way. Of course you're going that way. This is too convenient, wasn't it? Let's put people there instead. Bloop. Oh no, you are coming that way. Alright, Phil the wimp. You're at the front. Oh, do I have to? I don't like fighting. You got a shield belt on, dude. Yeah, but she's not firing bullets at me. Come on, people. Nobody wants us to get hand to hand. Phil, you're up. Brilliant. Next time, go to the town in the desert. Oh, this one. Yeah. I only went to this one because it was closer. I'll go to this one next because I'm curious to see what they've got. Okay. Well, that was that, wasn't it? Nah, let's do that. It's fine. Actually, no. We need to dump that. Let's put it on a dumping stockpile zone that's not easily seen, and that's going to be clear all corpses, human corpses, but not colonist corpses. So they'll take a body up there. Cool. All right. Philip delivers. Yes, he did. Just one hit. Philip hit bullet in the torso. And that was that. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Phil the wimp. Everyone's looking at him with a newfound sense of respect. 1.5 times damage, did they? Nice. That is nice. So what have we got? So he's grey, so he's the waster. This guy. Phil is the... Is Phil the Neanderthal? Yes, Phil's a wimp Neanderthal. What? Blitz is pigskin, he's Hussar, and baseline. Right, okay, cool. I'm back. Hey everybody, I'm back. What did I miss? Whose is that dead body? Anyway. Huge corpse pile. You keep hearing my voice. Wah, it's not corpse. Oh, it's pathetic, isn't it? Come on, get a grip. These people were trying to kill me and we killed them, and now I'm really upset because I keep seeing their bodies. It's almost as bad as eating without a table. Right, limestone blocks. Let's get on with this, shall we? We are going to reach a point where we've got a food crisis, so we really need to get this done without getting sidetracked. Right, limestone wall. Got 30. Okay, that's that one done. What else have we got? Some granite blocks. Another 30 granite blocks. 30 granite blocks. Done. Right, what else have we got? Sandstone. 20 sandstone blocks. Where's that go to? 5, 10, 15. 15 will do. It's just slightly bigger than it needs to be, but it's okay. They've got a bit more space. It's fine. Right. Barely moving. Come on. How's it going with the batteries? Taking a long time. Blitz. Are you any good at this? 175% fast learner. Good. Good, good, good. If someone tried to kill you, you kill them self-defense, you'll be still upset every time I saw their corpse. Yeah, but that's in kind of, you know, nice, safe society here. They're on the rim, where human leather tailcaps doesn't bother anybody. Yeah, we got floors. Amazing. Decent barracks. Come on. Slightly impressive. Slightly impressive. Not slightly impressive. No. Alright, we want an art bench anyway. Production. Art bench. Art bench. Yes. Steel and wood. Beautiful. Let's get set up as well. Right. Let's go. Don't botch any construction here. It's just a floor. How difficult can it be? Come on. Come on, art bench. Right, who's got the art skills? Tail. Tail the baseliner. Right, let's go. Oh, we've run out of raw material. Splendid. Well, what else can we... We're going to have to deconstruct this right by the dead body that I wanted to put out of the way. That's quite handy, isn't it? Is there anything else I can take to pieces? That's not there. No, I'll have to do some mining, aren't I? Yeah, steel. It's going to have to be steel, isn't it? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's start mining some steel, because we are going to be using a hell of a lot of it. I think you're right, steel walls. The only problem with walls that steel walls is that they burn, which is another curiosity of the rim. But let's do that. Steel walls. That's going to be a door. Steel door. Oh, they got into a fight. Oh dear. Nikolai and Phil going at it. Well, I'm not surprised Phil fell over first, if I'm being honest. I mean, he is the wimp after all. But he gave as good as he got. He did give as good as... Oh, fair play. Someone going to pick Phil up? Anybody? No? Who's nearby? Rogers. Can you rescue Phil? Come on, Phil. Going to take everybody off medicine as well. That's a good point. Nobody's going to get medicine for this kind of thing. Assign... Doctor care, no medicine for now. Who is doctoring? Phil. That's kind of unfortunate. Physician, heal thyself. Blitz. Blitz, you're up, dude. Where's Blitz? Consuming berries, then you can tend to Phil. Phil the policeman. There we go. Right. Done. Not done. Alright, let's go with more steel walls. I don't like steel walls, but it'll do in a pinch. And steel doors. And lovely paved tiles. Okay. That's our kitchen complex almost set up. Now we need to do some mining and get a stone cutting bench up. I didn't get to this, did I? Make a small sculpture. Make it out of anything. Steel. How much is it? 50. Yeah, that'll do. Make it out of steel. That's fine. Can't make it out of anything else. Not wood. Doink. Alright. Yep, good call. Good, good. Now, how much food's left in there? Some food. Warg is sleeping with the alpacas. He licks his lips every now and again. Just to let them know who's boss. Right. I thought these were hamsters, but they're not. Guinea pigs, sorry. Not hamsters. Alright. This is almost ready. But we need the storeroom. Then we can start killing. Who's our Researcher. Blitz. Come on, Blitz. Let's get on with it. We need batteries. Oh, come on. Let's do this. Do this. Rice is 87% grown. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's more like it. So the rice can be stored in here for now, but I do want it in here. As soon as that's done, we're going to get stone cutting going. What's this? Marble chunks. That's perfect. Production stone cutter's table. Put it here. Hang on. Where's the wild woman gone? Is she on the map still? I completely forgot about her. Snout. Yes, where are you? Nobody's bothered. No, well. Or have they? Oh, Phil tried. Phil the wimp. I won't be bought so easily. I've got some rice for you. Oh, alright then. How are we getting on here? 17 left. What's Tail doing? Tail. 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 What are you doing? Taking package 5 mil to inventory. Yeah, just finish that. Prioritise sculpting. We don't want mediocre barracks. We want impressive. Decent. Boom. Lovely. Right, let's get that set up. Install. Pride of place by the door. Yes. Okay, good. Make any stone blocks. Do it. Let's do it forever for now. And just put it outside the door, I think, just for now. Clear. Where's it gone? Chunks, not raw resources. Preferred. Copy. Paste. Alright. Nice rice coming in, fantastic. Cargo pods. Psychoid leaves. Oh, that's actually quite useful. I'll grab that. Alright, how much food do we have left? 24 meals. That is not a lot. However, we have rice. We can start making vegetarian meals, which is good. Let's get some decent flooring down in here. Keep it all nice and clean. We need lights as well. We really do need batteries. Wood. Yes, we've got to research it. But having cycled leaves can't hurt. So batteries are imminent, which is good. So let's make the standing lamps anyway. Get one in here, as the batteries are forthcoming. Then we'll get solar, and then we're cooking. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for that. Craft 4. I'll craft 2 actually. Your crafting's pretty good. Alright. Okay. What's the visitors? What have they got? Assault rifle. Ooh. Okay. That's nice. Is it all metal? Ah. Okay. Right, as soon as we've got this set up and we've got food coming in, we've got energy and got batteries, then we'll start moving on and getting this thing. Does look very interesting. Quite keen to see. Quest available. Okay, that's the Empire getting going. Leader Loin, who is a praetor. Blah blah blah. Man hunting snow hare. Okay. Oh yes, of course I'll accept. Absolutely. Now, who's got the good social? 22095. It's going to be Rogers. Alright, accept Rogers. So she's coming on here. Loin. What's Loin good at? Construction, cooking. Okay, wall raise. Oh, I have so missed Psycasts. Really have. Alright, man hunting snow hare. These things are fast. 6 compared to her 4.6. We have to go and meet her, I think. Try and get this naughty snow hare. Psychic Soothe, good timing. Come on. Right, Nikolai. Come on, one shot, one kill. You've got a reputation to uphold. Come on, Nikolai. Come on. Was that Nikolai? Whoa. Was that Nikolai? No, it's Rogers. I feel there's a bit of a competition going on here. No, hang on a minute. No. Rogers missed. It was Nikolai. Boom. Have it. Nikolai is the current king of killing small animals in one hit. I'm impressed. That is good. That is really good. Amazing. Phil doesn't have a weapon, does he? Phil needs to pick back up his... Oh, Tox Bomb Launcher. Oh, definitely want to see what that does. Where's Phil's uranium mace? Not seeing uranium mace. Uranium. Hang on. Was it uranium mace or was it... Oh, he's got it. Oh, am I being dumb? He's not drafted. Oh, dear, oh dear. Yeah, no, sorry, that's my bad, yeah. Sorry, everybody. Being thick. He's actually got it there. It's plain sight. Alright, cool. Let me get rid of this planning spam. Okay. Tail hopefully is going to get back on... No. Blitz. It's Blitz is the researcher. Blitz is researching. Come on, Blitz. Let's crack on with this. Alright. What's Loin up to? So Loin's helping with the building. Good stuff. Thanks, Loin. Appreciate that. Is that a smoke pack? Smoke pop, yeah. I'm tempted... we haven't really got anything we could sell him. I want that assault rifle, though. That's tasty. Rogers, can I have a chat with the anarchist? The anarchist. Wrong one. Go and chat with Dev. Shuttle's here. Oh, that's a bit premature. How much is your assault rifle? 698. We can actually afford that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Got anything yet you want? Not really. No. Can't sell you somebody. No. Okay. No worries. Assault rifle. Boom. Yes. Lovely. Shooting 4. I'm going to keep Nikolai on the sniper rifle because it's massive entertainment value. Blitz. Rogers. I guess. Masterwork bolt action beats normal assault rifle. Yes. Yes, it does. But you got to hit them. With an assault rifle you get three chances, right? And it's... The range is not that different. Let's have a look at the weapons tab a minute. So, Masterwork and the assault rifle. So, DPS is higher. The pen is considerable. Considerably much better on the bolt action. Damage is higher. Range is more. And yet the DPS is higher. So you do get more chance to hit. But if you hit, it's less pen and less damage. Accuracy. Yeah, I agree. However, having the assault rifle in the bank is probably quite nice. So I might just keep it and assign it to the next person who joins us. Oh yeah, we need to get her on the shuttle, don't we? Lloyd, thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure. When are you leaving? Shuttle doesn't say. I don't want to miss it, so let's just get Lloyd on the shuttle. Get in. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Quest available. Yeoman ceremony. Yes, let's do it. Right, before we do that, we need to make a couple of things here. Electric stove, made out of metal. I don't like it right by the door. That's a bit ugly. Let's have it. Let's have it here. And a steel butcher's table as well. Okay, cool. Lights are on. But that's almost done. Almost at the stage now we can start cooking. Come on, got lots of rice. Let's get the rice out of the fields. Right, is the gun in? The gun's not in. Can somebody haul the gun in, please? I know the rice, but just put the gun inside. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Stone cutting. No one's doing stone cutting. That's fine. Everyone's doing this. Is fine. We need the rice in. That's good. This is leaving. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Fox. Wow. Yeah, the assault rifle's been moved now. Battery! Hooray! Right, good. Excellent. Solar. Thank heavens for that. Right. Power. Battery. Where should we put it? Let's put it in here for now. Anywhere else is going to be super ugly and it can't be outside. We can always move it afterwards. That's good. Power conduit. Boink. Look at growing meds. Yeah, do we have anybody who is growing 8? Let's have a look. Plants 2. Plant 0, 8. Yes, we do. Excellent. Blitz. Hang on a minute. Blitz Kriegsler. That's no coincidence. So he is a very popular YouTuber who was he used to cover Rimworld in the old days considerably. I'm sure most of you have heard of Blitz, but he was quite influential in the early days of Rimworld. That's no coincidence. That's cool. I like that. That's a nice little nod to Blitz. Cool. Very good. I like it. Cut wood, please. I got plenty left. Look, I got 18. It's loads. Oh, it's the bane of my life. Wood, it really is. Anybody who's watched my streams or videos for any length of time knows my pain when it comes to wood. It's why I haven't got wood-fired generators. It's just an extra pain in my neck. Now, if you haven't heard of him, check him out on YouTube. His channel's called Blitz, and also Blitz After Dark. One of his channels covers more kind of indie games, and the other one does stuff like Rimworld. He's very good. Very, very good. A little lower profile now than he used to be. I don't know why. But he's, yeah, really good. Right. Cook simple meal. Cook simple meal times 4. Let's skip that up. We're going to do that until you have... How many people have you got? 5. That's 10 a day. So 20. Let's say we do it until you have. Let's say 30. Pause. Unpause at 10. Do the same here. 30, pause, unpause at 10. Alright, cool. Good. Looks like the doors are missing a tile each. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Right, meds. Yes, good point. That's a very good point. Growing zone. Get some meds in the ground. You're it. Beautiful. There's also meds lying around. I could do with doing a little bit of a harvest. Where are they? Let me just find one there. That should do. Alright. New lovers. Who is it? It's Rogers and Tail. He joked about artistic instinct. She responded well and is now Roger's lover, which means I now have to deal with a double bed. Well, that's annoying. Okay, so structure, no furniture, and a double bed. Get a steel double bed. Let's put it down here for now. And I will assign it as and when. Come on with the battery. Let's get the battery up. It's nice and windy. Come on, finish this. Finish it. Don't botch it. Don't botch it. Boom, lovely. Yes. There we go. Alright, cool. Now, what's next? The storeroom's what's next. Nobody's doing stone cutting though. Oh yeah, it's more growing. Splendid. Right. Set owner. Assign with lover. Doink. Beautiful. Okay. We need to rearrange this slightly then. So let's move... Do you know what we could do? Set these up as... let's make a hospital. Am I being premature? I think we've got the food almost there. Where's the hospital going to go? Next part of the courtyard. We could put it in here, couldn't we? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to mine this out. And by using marble, we'll make a hospital with marble walls, make everyone happy and have to spend a lot of time in it. Oh, we got Snout. Outstanding. Hey, welcome Snout. Now Snout's going to be unhappy because she's not wearing anything. Ah, grief. Oh, another one who's complaining because we haven't got any slaves. Give me a break. Sweaty. 28 degrees and raining. And she's a pessimist. Alright, cool. Well done, Phil, anyway. Good job. Snout's on the case. Right, what's Snout good at? Snout's has pretty decent skills, I have to say. She's good at animals, mining, construction. Okay. So, animals and... So, mining is going to come in very useful. Let's say mining is her major thing. Everything else is kind of... Huh, actually. Shooting 3. It's a shame. I'll give... So she's better at melee, isn't she? I'll give her the rubbishy steel knife for now. Is she better than Phil at melee, actually? Hang on. No. Okay. So, anyway, Snout's going to be mining, first of all. Hauling and cleaning. 5 and 7. Actually, make that... Do that 3, so if it's empty for any reason, she can do it. Mining is good, everything else is good. Handling, we want that as a 1, as a priority. So if there's any handling to be done, she'll do that. Then she'll do mining, and then she'll do any other things. Okay. Now she's showing off now. That's so fast. That's amazing. Wow. She's like, yeah, what's the problem? She come with a hat. That's good. Plastic flak helmet. Oh, pastille. Cool. Can't see much in the rain in the daytime, I wouldn't have thought, but, you know, if that's your thing, that's fine. Right, our bill, butcher creature, do it forever. Perfect. Now we do need this and some frozen stuff going on here, so let's get on with the stone cutting, please. If that's possible. Now, which is stone? It is crafting, isn't it? Everyone sets quite low priorities. It's going to be Blitz and Rogers, but they're never going to get to it. Taylor's not doing much else, really, is she? Apart from... What is she good at? Let's get her to do some stone cutting. Where is Tail? So she's not really good at anything. She's the one who's good at artistry. Right, okay. Well, hopefully we'll get her to do some... You can do some stone cutting? No, you're still harvesting as more of a priority because you're doing plant cut, right? So... Let's make your crafting 1. Let's just do that. Let's get you stone cutting. Yeah, cutting stone blocks. Cool. Give them Mason the shield belt because they're not a wimp. Yeah. The thing is, Phil's got all the armour and stuff. And if I have to undress him and stick it all on Snout, it's going to take a while. I'm not sure I've got the patience. He's got all the kit. We'll let Phil lead, and then if he falls down, she can grab his stuff and carry on the fight. In this early game, it's alright. I just can't be bothered doing all the undressing and setting up the assignments of the clothes and all the rest of it. Oh, yeah. I'm just a human. I have my faults. Why is nobody cooking? Come on. Because I've not set it. Right, who can cook? Hands up if you can cook. Right, Nicola, looks like it's you, my friend. What are you doing, actually? Okay. Consuming. I'm going to cook. Cleaning dirt. Resting. Okay. Right. Let's sort this out for a start. Roof area. There we go. Beautiful. Now they can... they can eat without getting wet. Snap Blitz can eat raw. Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. Is that raw meat or raw food? Like, they can eat, like, rice, for instance. Okay, we're getting critically low on this now. Okay, let's get some cooking here, shall we? Now, Nikolai, I'm watching you. I'll need to be cooking when you get up. What's he going to do? He's going to cook. There's nothing else to be done. So he's going to cook. Right. Raw food. Okay. The alpaca's getting hungry. They're not, but I take your point. How much wood have we got? Got some wood out here which has not been allocated. We can always just expand their pen a little bit, can't we? Wooden fence. Just make that a little bit bigger. Keep moving this flipping thing. Honestly. Should we put this now? Stick over here for now. That was fast. Okay, cool. Let's deconstruct this bit. And voila, instant food. There you go. Lovely. There you go, Nikolai's cooking. Brilliant. Okay, you'll put it back in here. Now I've got batteries, we can get the freezer going, but we just need. Oh, here we go. Got some blocks now. So let's do the granite blocks. We've got 41 granite blocks. 41. So we're going to put a door. That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. We've got 22 slate blocks. 5, 10, 15, 20. I want to save the marble blocks for the hospital. Yeah, I have to move that again, aren't I? Honestly. Yeah, I'll put it in the rec room. It's a very good point. Okay. Coming along, coming along. And it has passed. It's 10 o'clock already. I can't believe time has passed so quickly. Remove plans. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oops. Remove plans. Okay. Major break risk. New lovers. We've done that already, haven't we? Rogers. Oh, I thought I assigned. Ah. I see. They got to be married. Huh. Okay. It's a bit of a drag. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Snout. Got snout on hunting. Snout, hunt. No, not many hunters, is there? Nikolai. Nikolai would be good at hunting. Good for his skills as well. Stone blocks are a bit more important right now. I'll leave it on that for now. It's fine. We do need to do some hunting though, so let's get on with this. What can we hunt? What's in the... Oh, horses! Oh my word, we want horses. Horses are fantastic. Male, female, perfect. That pair. Actually, how old are they? 12, 19, 7, and 8. They're both female. And one male. Okay, let's get those two. Alpaca police, they're brilliant, weren't they? They do need to be looked after, absolutely. Oh dear. She's going to destroy a telescope. Poor mood. Uncovered groin and chest. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Okay. Now, who is good at arresting? Now, what would it be under? Stats, arrest chance, success chance. There we go. Rogers, 100%. Rogers, can you get to Snout before she upsets everybody by smashing up our telescope? We're going to have to make a very temporary prison in here. And then Rogers can arrest Snout. Grab her, grab her, grab her. Oh, that was close. That was close. There you go. Right, Snout. Release. Rogers. Release. Snout. Don't be silly. Stop it. Alright. There you go. And she's repairing a telescope. Social over 5 has such... Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay. I thought it was based on something a little bit more complicated than that, but... Oh, that's cool. That's good to know, actually. Alright, good. Okay, so we've got some wood coming in, so we can actually finish this off quite quickly now. So let's get... Yeah. Let's get temperature in here. Make that a freezer. Here. I haven't got to make that into a chimney because this is a courtyard, or it will be, so I haven't got to worry about that too much. I'm going to put a door on here. A steel door. And let's get this finished. Marble. Yes, marble's going to be for the hospital. So let's get that complete. 40, got 211. Beautiful. Fire starting spree. Do I have any hide for close for snout? No, because we haven't hunted anything yet, but I dig where you're going with that, though. He's starting fires. Phil, don't be a dunce. Alright, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to run around after him and just put these fires out. Can anybody... Just, yep. Phil's being a nose. Nikolai's dealing with him. That's brilliant. What? What? How did Phil... What? How did Phil the wimp? Oh, he's Neanderthal. Oh, no, he had a mace. Uh-oh. That's... Well, I take it back. I think... Oh, he just killed our sniper. Phil, you dunce. How did he kill him? Wow. That's horrendous. Phil, you absolute chump. Honestly, it was just banter. It was just banter, and you had to pull out your mace. Got mugged off. That's ridiculous. How could you have killed a hussar? Phil. Bruised to death. Right, Phil's definitely on the naughty step. Honestly. Nikolai, it's just... Dear oh dear. Alright, well, time for a drink then, is it? Is it Phil? No, I'm just hauling it. Well, darn it. Phil the wimp. Wow. He's a Neanderthal. Let's not underestimate that, of course. What was it? Hydegoon said it's 1.5 times damage, and he had a uranium mace, which obviously cut through any armor that that Nikolai. Oh, that sucks. Right. Roger, don't worry about that. Haul in the master sniper rifle. They don't use weapon in social fights. Oh, I thought they did. No, you're right. They don't. No, of course they don't. So just his fists. Darn. Well, I've seen it all now. Well, I've seen it all now. That's incredible. Pyromaniac wimp. Poor Nikolai. Well, we have to give him a decent burial. Let's make sure he gets a decent grave, shall we? Put it in the courtyard. That's what courtyards are for. By the hospital? It's kind of here, so people can visit it if they need to. I'll put some plants just around the grave, I think, just as a tribute. No. Okay. Let's fix that. Let's do that. And we get some. Nikolai once told me, of course, that his favourite plant was daylily. So we shall honour him by putting that in the ground. Okay. Well, that sucks. Let's turn it off now. There's no point trying to freeze the atmosphere. Click on the Neanderthal in his bio. Yes, I will. Good plan. So, slow runner, cold tolerant, heat tolerant, aggressive, strong melee damage. There we go. 150%. Wow. So the moral of the story is don't get into a social fight with a Neanderthal. He's going to kill you. Damn. Heavy jaw. Excellent. Poor shooting, poor social, poor intellectual. Okay. Well, lesson learned. That was quite the object lesson. Okay. So we got churning out some simple meals here, which is good. So everything's coming up roses. Got some rice in the ground. We do need to start doing some hunting, however. So, what's nearby? Alpacas. Sorry, alpacas, we have to eat you. We need your skin to sort out snout, and we need the meat. So, that comes Rogers. Come on, Rogers. Cool. Right. Oh, we haven't had, what's this? You can hold a Stello Vajrik funeral for Nikolai. Vajrik. So begin the ritual, set a grave containing Nikolai's corpse, and click the... Okay, that's cool. We'll do that. Grave's ready. Beautiful. Right, let's get Nikolai's corpse in the ground. Phil, I think it's appropriate that you do this. I don't care if you're hungry. Whose fault was it? There we go. Right, now you can grab something to eat. And now I'll do the funeral. Has everyone got... Hang on, what's... Snout still not best happy. Imprisoned, pessimist, hungry, sweaty, uncovered groin chest, colonist died, slightly impressive barracks, no slaves in colony. He's still going on about that. Got no slaves. New scientists sell shop budget up 2% Neanderthal. Brilliant. New Scientist is one of those publications that I love reading, but if I subscribe to it, I just never I'll never read the whole of it. It'd just be a waste of time, like with any magazine I get. Right, let's perform this ceremony, shall we? Someone's going to break during the ceremony, though. What's up with Phil? Serious pain, no monk, no slaves in the colony. What is this with no slaves in the colony? That's our idea, isn't it? Alright, we need to get a slave. Cheer everybody up. There we go, beautiful. Let's expand this. There you go. Dailies to keep Nikolai happy. Okay, well Phil is cheered up a little bit. Snout is still feeling depressed. Well, let's... No, she's gone into a catatonic state now. She's so depressed, she's gone into a catatonic state. Wonderful. But Phil's on the case. Cool. So while she's sleeping, let's quickly do the ceremony. I've not done one of these before. Yep, let's do that. Snout's not participating, no. Moral guide presence, no. 40% quality. 46% chance of it being good. Okay, I'm good with that. Everyone gets a +1. Let's do it. Here lies Nikolai, whose life was sadly cut short by Phil the Wimp. Yes, you. Yes, you, Phil. Doing your cleaning, pretending not to notice. Catatonic, death, hang on, blah, tantrum. Hopeless travellers. Right, I'll look at that in a sec. And we commit his body to the ground. And it was good. And we were pleased. A low participant count. Because slavery is honourable, don't say we didn't tell you so. It's quite expensive, but it's one of the most intelligent in a way political journalism. It is, yeah, yeah. It's always enjoyable when I read it. Oh, okay, right, that's that. Now, next thing we need to do is, yes, the hopeless travellers. Now, whenever we get travellers, they always betray us. So there we go. Anyway, this is different. Because Grubb is approaching with a child in tow. They've escaped from a slave caravan. It begs you for permission to stay ashore for 12 days so they can rest and regroup. In return, they offer to work and fight for free during that time. If you make them happy, they may offer to join you. They may blah 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 blah. Okay, good. Let's do it. Refugees arrive. Oh, it's dear oh dear. Is he carrying Is he carrying an egg with his eye? That's curious. So, what are they? Dirt moles. All right. Fast wound healing, slow run, intense UV. Oh dear, so daytime's bad then. Strong melee damage, grey eyes. Okay. Black hair, grey skin, nearsighted, dark vision, great mining. Brill. So what's Grub got? Mining. Ooh, that's a solid set of skills. Wow. That's. Okay. Misogynist, steadfast, slowpoke. All right. What about Akamai. Also good at mining. Misandrist, slowpoke. Wow. Okay. Doesn't like men, and well, they're a right pair. Brilliant. All right. Well, come on in. Everyone's welcome here. We have a broad church. Lots of marble. Perfect. Okay. Let's get this. Let's get this cracked on then. So structure, marble wall. I'm tempted to replace the wooden bits in here with marble. Time to get murdered by refugees. Yeah, who are very, very good at melee. Is it melee they're good at? That squirrel. Oh boy. Okay. Uh-oh. Rogers. Rogers can move at 3.58. Squirrel moves at 5.10 because of course it does. So... Are you feeling hungry? You're not feeling hungry. That's a problem. Okay, Rogers. Take it. I hope you're as good as Nikolai. Grub and Akami. Because it is night time. Are you all feeling okay? Right, you're the rescue party. You move up here. Rogers, actually, move down here. Move into intercept. Move into intercept. Beautiful. Superb. Rogers, keep moving. In fact, take your shot and then we'll move. Okay, move, move, move. Akami, like a little torpedo. That thing's bigger than she is. Damn. Alright, Akami, smack it. Akami's dad. Where's Akami's dad? Grub. Come on, Grub, let's do this. Smack the squirrel. Where's the squirrel gone? Smack the squirrel. It's so blinking small, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Doink. Run, Rogers. Akami, where are you going? Come on, smack it. Alright. Rogers, bash it. Melee attack. May not even be necessary. Rogers might deal with the situation. He has dealt with the situation. Rogers, bruise, that's fine. Akami, thank you, you can go. And Grub, you can go as well. Alright, cool. Animals 10. Yes. Excellent. Rogers, you can go. Sorry. Akami, animals, yes, negligible. What are you doing? Dad, it's a tree. Look, it's a tree. Oh. Damn, she's fast. Yeah, refugee in your run, she'll not leave the colony. She has mechanites. Do the mechanites have to be gone for her to be able to leave? Yeah, I think they do. You can banish her, but I don't know if you can banish her if they are incapacitated. You go into bio and then you click on... hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, you go into bio and you click on banish. But if they're incapacitated, I don't think you can banish them because obviously they're not going to go anywhere. So that's how you can do it. Right. That's in the wrong place. Let's get these walls finished. Keep getting sidetracked. Marble walls. Well, oh no, we have got slate blocks. 82 slate blocks. So let's get that complete. So how many is that? 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Oh. Ah. We've got a pigskin clan. Grenades, revolver, and revolver. Mube. Pugmub, Pugliok, and Ku Gross Buap, and Popa Squiggle Gyup. Great. Alright. Attack immediately? No, they're preparing for a while. Okay. Who's starving? Blitz. Blitz is starving. Dude. Eat. Oh, darn it. They couldn't get to this because it's all... Oh, jeez. Okay. Is everyone starving? Blitz, eat. Just consume a simple meal. We got spare beds. They're going to need a spare bed, aren't we? Make a wooden one. Build a copy. That one there. Build a copy of that and put it here. It's a bit crowded in here, isn't it? Okay. Right. feeling a bit twitchy that these guys have got grenades and revolvers, and we got range, but we don't. We've got, I suppose, 3 melee fighters as well now, so that's all fine. I'd feel happy if we had Nikolai, frankly, but we don't. Set butcher animal. I think I have. We can see. We just aren't doing it. For some reason. Who's on cooking? Oh, it was Nikolai, wasn't it? Nikolai was our cook. Damn. Have we got nobody else who can do it? 0, 0, 0, 3. Okay, it's Tail. Tail. It's on you, my friend. Ah, didn't see that. Let's rip that floor up. Beautiful. Yeah, Akami, I probably wouldn't wander too much down here. Do you all kind of running up here if you can, please? Don't need to get shot to pieces. That'd be very bad. There you go. They're beginning their assaults. Alright, everybody, let's go. Not snout. Right, we're going to intercept them. So they're going to come up through here. We've got time to move over here. I'm not sure that we have, but if we have, let's set ourselves up here. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Akami. Grub. Come on, come on, come on. Get to cover. Darn it. Akami. Smack him. Grub. Smack him. Phil, you're up. Collins needs rescue. Rogers. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah. Masterwork rifles versus people behind trees with revolvers. You think the outcome would be a little bit different. Oh well. Right, Phil, go to work. You two are smacking him up. I need you two. Oh. He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. He's a wimp after all. Equip it. That's it. Perfect. That's it. Beautiful. I need you two to be firing at this dude. Ah, the grenade. I forgot about the grenade. No! Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, put him in the freezer. Look for a res serum. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a good point. I completely forgot about that grenade. That's going to go off and that's going to be really devastating. Those guys are dead. I left it too long. Oh, damn it. Yeah. I saw the grenade, took my eye off it, and then flipping Rogers got knocked down. Where are you going? Okay. Grub is melee attacking Gluork. That's fine. Phil's on the case. All three of you should be firing at this dude. That's it. Beautiful. He's taking cover over here. That's interesting. He's got the range. Yeah, Nikolai does degrade slowly, so we can get to them fine. Oof. That's nasty. That is nasty. That's what you need to do. You need to lie down pretty much straight away. Furniture, sleeping spot. Medical. Oh hell, you don't want to do that. I didn't think he'd acquire him. Not like this. That's fine. Keep smacking him. There we go. Phil. Phil did well. Damn. That's a high price to pay. Phil's a bit of an animal, isn't he? With his shield belt. Sorry, Akami. That sucks. See, it's why I don't want kids in the game. That's horrible. How old was she? 9. Alright, well, our memorial garden's filling up quite considerably. I know, my first kitty. They get blown up. Okay, well, let's get floors. Remove floor. Get the grave here next to the. It's going to fill up. I'm going to need a bigger courtyard. Let's get a door on here as well. Oops. Can you tell me about it? Need bigger graveyards. Right, Phil, you can go. You guys can keep firing. I need Grub to lie down. Grub, lie down there. You're doing that already. Now, who's got half decent medical skills? Somebody must have. Medical 0, 3, 1. Blitz. Stabilize. No, hang on. Let's do that. Oh, doing it already. Perfect. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Have him. Have him. You're not going to catch him up, I don't think. 3.98 speed, and he's going at 4.48. Nah, you're not going to catch him up. Mube is fleeing far too quickly. I'll get you. We'll get you yet. Alright, Phil. Don't worry about it, man. Come back. Grub is... what happened to... I thought Blitz was tending to him. Oh, he is. He's going back for... Yeah, okay. Hang on. That's not at all what I wanted. That wasn't what I wanted at all. Blitz, come back. Tending. You guys can go. Alright. Scrub going to go. 5 hours. Nope, Blitz is on it. With his skill of 3. I think we're okay. Change the defaults. Yeah, they've all been changed off apart from these two. And we don't actually have any heal route, but... well, we have some of it. Not much. But he's going to get that. Otherwise, Blitz will disappear off and go and get some more heal route. As soon as he's up to a decent amount of hours, what I'll do is go and rescue him. I'll go and reassign him. Right. Right. Grub's bed. Grub's bed will do. In his health tab, click defaults. Right, hang on a sec. Ah, okay. Didn't even know about that. That's interesting. Yeah, because he's a colonist, isn't he? Well, that's going to be default to herbal anyway, so... No, it's good to know about that, thanks. Didn't even know that existed. Oh, Grub's walking it off. Okay, Blitz, what are you doing, dude? No. Not necessary. Okay. So how upset is Grub about the death of the child? Not remotely, actually. Was it actually his child? Oh no, with the child in tow, right? Okay, I was about to say, as a parent, you'd probably think it'd be worse than that, but yeah, there's still pretty bad. -12 because he's outside. Okay, that's something else that has to be managed. Now he's in the daze. Okay. Sunlight sensitivity, slept in the heat. Oh dear. Ah yes, let's get the little baby buried. Tail, dig that. Not suggestion. Okay. Can you do the? Oh yeah, right. We got the meat done. This is still not built yet. Okay, foods are cooking. Gonna pick up a corpse, are we? Yeah. Okay. So, good job you patched Grub up before we went into a daze, wasn't it? Otherwise he just died from blood loss. Get these bodies towed. Okay. Still relaxing socially. Grief. Hello. Right. Do that when you're done. And then we're going to build a copy grave. Put in there. And we'll get our 9-year-old in the ground. All right. Okay, looks like we've hit time. Well, thank you very much for your company. This has been interesting and instructive. Even with 5 people, it's still hard to get things done. But yeah, that's interesting. That there's a lot of little mechanics now which are sort of kicking in. I like the xenotypes, I think it's very good. Nice little addition to the game, but it's more you got to juggle, which is fine because it's rewards and the payoff is then you're managing. You're like, you need Psykite or you need Go Juice, or they got problems with sun, or they can't see very far. But I think that's really cool. I like it. I'm gonna have fun with this. So I think we'll probably carry this on next stream, probably next week. Just see where it goes. I think this could be good. So I hope you all are up for that. Just to extend this further, because I'm not doing a biotech run on a sort of daily stroke weekly basis that I'm doing with my videos. I think doing something like this on a sort of continuity basis on Sunday is fine. It's fine. Anyway, there we go. You take care of yourself. I will be back in the week with the next Faction Side episode, probably Tuesday, I would have thought, and hopefully I'll catch you next Sunday. Thanks Pendragon for joining from Oz, and also to Andrew Jens, I think is Australia as well. So thanks you guys for joining. I appreciate the time over your way is not massively convenient, but I appreciate it anyway. Alright, that's me done. Take care of yourselves. This is Bug, putting the plug.